All right, I'm trying to do better about just hopping on here when I think about things. I am now down almost 20 pounds working on it. And I was just like looking at things about like body composition. I'm trying to get my body fat down. And I was thinking about like, we spend so much time trying to find the right diet, the right exercise program, but we already know the diet. We already know what we're supposed to eat. We can lose weight and get to a place where we feel comfortable without any diet, really just watching our portions, watching our carb intake. We all really know, I think, what a good diet looks like, where we should stop eating, what choices we should make, what things we should pick on the menu. We already know those things. The missing link is the inner work. That's really what we need to be looking for and searching for and figuring out, because we know the diet and exercise part. We've got that down packed. Most of us have probably tried a million different diets and exercises. It's about removing the block that's keeping us from actually choosing those things or doing those things. That's where the missing piece is. And it's the inner work, because this is just from my experience, from what I've learned, when I find myself being like, okay, I'm going to start tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to start tomorrow. Okay, like just 5 more fries. Okay, I'm just going to, just 1 more slice of pizza. When I find myself doing that, it's because my whole energy is a place of lack. I need something. So because I can't control anything on the outside world, it is literally impossible to control any other person's choices. So other people may just, to avoid stuff, just be obedient and do it, but it still doesn't scratch that itch. It still doesn't satisfy that, because we want them to want to do it, or whatever the case is. So it's really getting away from the place of lack by saying, I don't need them to do anything. I am in control of my own emotions. I'm in control of my own thoughts. I'm in control of my own happiness. And it's about getting to that place where it's like, I no longer need anything around me to be any different. I love it here. I love the way things are. And it's like finding the good things, like in problems or issues or frustrations. The positive is it's showing you what you do want. So you take the opposite of that, and then that lets you know a desire that you really have. Okay, let me focus on this desire. And this is the inner work. The hard part that takes practice and it's learning a skill is not to focus all of your energy on the thing that you don't like, the thing that you want to change. Be okay with it. I love it here. I need nothing to change. I love everything the way it is. I just totally lost my train of thought. It's like so much coming up. But then you take the opposite of that, and then you focus all your energy on what the opposite of that means. So it's like, okay, say I have a picture and it's all black, and I'm like, why is this picture all black? I want it to be all white. And instead of saying, why is it black? Change, turn white, be bright. Instead of saying that, it takes some massaging and repetition and really, learning that control over your thoughts and your mind, mastering your mind, to train yourself not to see what is and what you don't like, but to use that as your rudder into what you do like. Oh, so then I'm thinking about a nice bright white sheet of paper and how it reflects the light, and it's just bright and it makes me feel good. Just kind of using that as an example. But it's about training your brain, and it's really hard, especially, for me, as I've been gaining weight, I've become more and more concentrating on the things I want to change, the things I don't like. And in hindsight now, I noticed as I was gaining weight, the more and more I did that, the more I was like, I want to change this. This is exhausting. This is exhausting. This is frustrating. That was my whole energy. And, it kind of disappeared for like a month and a half off of YouTube, because it was like, okay, I got to figure this out. And that was me really taking time just to be like, noticing every single time that I just didn't feel good or didn't like something, being aware of it and saying, okay, no, use that to redirect myself into what I do want and focus on, the white, bright piece of paper. And I'm still working on it. It's not easy because, especially when you get so used to looking at the things that you want to change, which it's impossible to change anything external. So it's like hard to just kind of make yourself let it go and accept it all. And there's beauty in it because it lets you know what you do want. And then you can focus on what you do want. And then you go there and then you start feeling better. And then it's just, then you come to this place of where you're like, I need nothing. I love everything the way it is. And I'm excited about where I'm going. And then you start to see the changes in your external world. Then you start to see the changes in, I don't even want this pizza. And things just happening where you're like, you know what, I am gonna order some pizza, and then just don't even end up wanting it, and it changes everything. So it's practice of not looking at what is, but where you're going. So anyways, hope this helps. Just had to share with you guys. Love ya. Mwah.